One of the big issues in this last election was Bitcoin and crypto. I am the leading defender of Bitcoin and the leading defender of crypto in the United States Senate, and the left hates Bitcoin and crypto. Elizabeth Warren hates Bitcoin and crypto for the same reason communist China does, because government can't control it. And Kaylee, that's why I love it.
Some of the best people on Wall Street are saying the economy is only good because they think, I don't want to say this because other people have said it. That's not me saying it, but they think Trump is going to get elected. That's the only reason our economy is good. That's the only reason the stock market is up. I took care of our economy like I would take care of my own company. When there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months. Because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. The one president, I just don't want to be Herbert Hoover.
Donald Trump is the only president in American history, other than Herbert Hoover, who lost more jobs than he had when he came in. That's why I call him Donald Herbert Hoover Trump.
Federal government layoffs will impact the labor market, will weaken the labor market.
Oh. No, I think the labor market's going to be fantastic, but it's going to have high-paying manufacturing jobs as opposed to government jobs. We had too many people in government. You can't just do that. We had many, too many. This is for 40 years. You know, this isn't just now. This built up and got worse and worse, and they just hire more and more people.
Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
Give a type of money that can only be spent for a specific number of reasons. And some worry about that state control or whatever, but like in this particular narrow use case, you want to give checks to individuals to get the economy moving again.
Yeah.
So if you think of programmable money that expires if you don't spend it.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity, and if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset, and also I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And then also, of course, in the first quarter of 2025, we always get a correction. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat, slightly pulling back. And don't forget, guys, we have CME that opens tonight. It's going to move the market. And then, of course, once yield rates get to move in the morning again, we'll move the market. And then also, we have Trump with these tariffs April 2nd. We'll see what he says. But this week also will be a roller coaster ride for stocks and cryptos. And I know a lot of you asking, when are we going to get relief? And cryptos, we know it's like clockwork. We'll get some relief starting this weekend, going into next week. And then also with stocks, we'll get a lift because we have earnings for banks that start next week. So I definitely see us moving up towards the end of the week. Going into next week, I think JP Morgan's earnings is on Friday the 11th. But money will flow back into the stock market, like I stated, just because we have earnings. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have crypto trading volume has plunged over 70% from the peak. And remember, Trump said the stock market and cryptos were pumping because of him. But you don't hear him taking credit for the dumping. But guys, remember the first quarter of every year, we always get a pullback. Doesn't matter whether it's Trump or whoever. The only reason why we didn't last time, because of Janet Yellen was pulling that Fed money and putting it inside the stock market. You have to pay attention to the hidden hands. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had yield rates down on Friday. And, of course, yield rates, like I stated, are going to continue to creep up. Yes, they've been moving back, but they're going to creep up just because we know the Fed is not going to make a move just yet. We have the dollar down on Friday. We have volume and crypto down. And we have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $286 billion on Friday. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have Trump orchestrating a plan. And he said something so important. We have all these government jobs. Remember, guys, from 2000 up until now, your biggest employer has been the government. Everybody had to sit at home and do nothing for a little while, and then they opened the economy back up. But majority of people that were working were government funding jobs. Now you have the government laying off. And then also you have the private sector laying off. And then he says he wants to bring manufacturing. You can't bring manufacturing overnight. That's a long period of time. But we also know they want the machines to do the work. So it is a genius plan because people really think manufacturing is coming back in the United States the way we understood it the old way. But this time, guys, it's going to be the machines doing majority of the manufacturing. That means you're going to be working less days and less pay. And that's the reason why we're going to a level playing field. But first, we have to get that crisis first. And we're starting to see it being set up. The chess pieces. Guys, make sure you go watch the video I did last night. Very important video because remember, this is a plan. It moves in phases. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs Friday closed down. And then, of course, we have spot Bitcoin ETFs break 10-day inflow streak. But even the inflows have been very, very small amounts. But make sure you're paying attention to the inflows and outflows. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Marathon Digital Holdings launched $2 billion stock offering to buy more Bitcoin. And remember, crypto means hidden message, hidden meaning. These cryptos are for the machines. They can run the economy without a human involved. We have machines now have money, and then also they have record, which is the blockchain. You won't be able to cheat the machine. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have FTX major repayments to begin May 30th. And Galaxy Digital is in charge of that fund. And we see they hold your money forever and then take about 80% of it. You can't make this stuff up. And then lastly, we have stablecoin regulation has no unified framework. But remember, guys, they don't need it. It's the same system that we're in right now. It's just tokenized dollars. We already are digital. Just the fact is they're using blockchain and these smart contracts. which makes the digital dollar even more powerful because they can tell you what, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend them or poof, it's gone. And with Chainlink giving Swift the all-seeing eye, they'll be able to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.